Welcome to BBC Gardeners World Live for QVC. We are in the fabulous QVC Garden, designed by the wonderful Kitti Kovacs. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really excited to be here with you, Laura.
Yeah. So Kitti, a huge congratulations on the garden. It looks absolutely fabulous. Obviously you won gold last year. This year you've won platinum, which is an incredible achievement. You've gone even bigger. Tell us a little bit about yourself to begin with.
So I'm a lady garden designer, and I say that I'm a lady garden designer because there are so many male designers out there, and I think we females has a different way of seeing things and experiencing the life, and I think sometimes we don't get the credit for it. So for me it's an achievement that I can be here today in this garden, and I'm so pleased that I got the support from QVC to be able to build this garden and to go 10 times bigger than last year. We went crazy this year.
So like you said, last year, was it just a border that we did last year?
We did a feature border, which was 3 meters by 9 meters.
Right.
This garden where we are sitting is 60 meters by 11.
Wow, it's incredible. Last year, as I say, we won the gold. This year, you have celebrated hard last night, I know,
yes,
because
we
you
did.
won the platinum for this, which is an incredible achievement. I know that the team here have been saying what a huge leap it is from last year to this year, going so much bigger. How long did it take you to pull this together?
So we were building on site for 2.5 weeks. We moved 40 tons of granite when we built the water feature. We planted 2,000 plants, and every single plant in this garden had to be manicured to perfection. So no yellow leaves, no imperfections. So every single 2,000 plants is looking its best. But we need people behind us, and I have an amazing team around me. I was working with several artists on this garden. I had a lady coming from Ireland, Tracy McKay. She painted the back wall, and then I had a water feature artist who made this amazing water feature out of 127 little pieces, all handmade, lovingly by her. It's really important that we are inspired by art, we come together, and then we can really achieve something truly magical.
Obviously, we sort of have inspiration behind this. So tell us a little bit specifically about the garden, the name, the inspiration. What are the vibes that we were going for here?
So the name of the garden is Reflective Retreat, and I wanted to create something which is really beautiful, would make you connect with nature more. So the brief from QVC was that I should design a garden around your new sorbet collection, which is kicked into action this summer.
I'm a big fan of the sorbet collection.
Yeah. If you have noticed, we have the sofa set, and we have a concrete bespoke table just in front of us. And then we have the back wall painted for the same shade of green. We all have such a busy life, and I feel that it's really important that we have a space where we can just be and just kind of connect with each other and connect to ourselves. Because these moments are really precious nowadays.
You've touched on it there because there are so many little details that actually on first look you may not even notice, like all of the kind of the backdrop, the wall, everything painted the same colour. Talk to us about the process. There must be so much that goes into this that we don't even see.
Yeah, it started a year ago, so after the show last year, we already started talking about the inspiration for this garden. The furniture is blending in with the planting, but then your focus will be on the plants, on the water, the sound of the water, which is really, really smoothing. So when we came on board 2.5 weeks ago, it was just a green field, it was nothing, so we moved 40 tons of granite to build this waterfall and the pond. And then we very precisely cleared every single plant. We had 2,000 plants on site, so all of them had to be beautified, and then we planted them.
Wow, a lot of work goes into this, and obviously an incredible team behind you. I know that you've touched on some of the features. What would you say is the main feature? Would you say it's the water feature, or what would you say for you is the main focal point?
For me, the amazing waterfall and the pond is one of the big things in this garden. Also, it's a big thing because it's a natural pond, so it has been made without any chemicals, just using pebbles and stones in their structure. So this is a really good wildlife-friendly pond. So for me, this is really important that we should go away from using chemicals where we can and go back to nature.
Yeah, it absolutely should be, you know, and in sort of an environment like this where it all feels so zen, we should be free of those sorts of things, shouldn't we? It should all feel really natural. Obviously, with gardening, and I think a lot of people don't necessarily think about this, there are definitely trends that people follow, there are kind of things that people get excited about, like in anything, fashion, whatever it might be. What trends are you currently excited about in the gardening world?
I'm really excited about using sustainable practices. So we used a breed-on gravel in this garden, which is a permeable surface, so the rainwater could go back to the ground. So again, it's really important that we need to be cautious about how we use the clean water. The pond is, again, we were talking about it as a living ecosystem. The plants are preserving water when they are planted quite closely together. They create an environment which is really beneficial for all life.
And is there a way that people can incorporate that in their own garden? Because
absolutely.
I think it's quite difficult when you haven't got an eye for these things.
No.
It can be hard in your own garden.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think this is so important that you don't need to have a huge garden and you don't need to use 40 tons of granite to create a water feature. You can go small. But with the climate change, it's really, really important that little insects and birds and hedgehogs has access to clear water. So it doesn't matter if it's a water bowl or a water feature, please just use some kind of water in your garden. Also, I think it's important to think about sustainability, like plants working together in the natural way, creating features and passes without harming our environment. I think this is the big thing for me.
Absolutely, I agree. Kitti, thank you so much. If you guys at home want to incorporate some of these features in your own garden, then you can search My Garden Escape at QVCUK.com.